Fine. What we are going to discuss today? Something called must have and might have. Must have and might have. We are going to learn today. And my friends, must have and might have are called past modals. They are called past modals. These are called past modals. Why they are called past modals? Because they essentially represent a past action or a past event. They reflect, they reflect a past action or an event. So essentially what happens? They represent must have and might have. They are called past models. They reflect a past action or an event. Whenever you are trying to say must have and might have, you must be thinking they are essentially representing a past action, right? Suppose let me take you the timeline. Let me take you to my timeline. This is my favorite timeline. I've already informed you. This is something called my favorite timeline, right? And this is called now. And this is called future. Time. There is nothing called future tense. It is called future time. And this is called past time, right? Right now I am here. Right now I am here, right? I have certain evidence. I have certain evidence. Or I can say I have certain information. Or I can use my own knowledge. I can use my own knowledge. So just check it out. This is my timeline. This is called future time. This is right now, and this is past. Something happened in the past, and I have not witnessed that. I have not seen that past things. It's quite important. Remember, I have not seen the past things because I was not there that time. When the actual thing happened, I was not there. All I can say, I do have some evidence or information, or I can use my own knowledge. I can use my own knowledge and I can guess that something has happened. And to represent that guessing, we have to use must have and might have, right? So let me, put it once more for your understanding. Something happened in the past. Here, something has happened, right? Something has happened in the past. I never saw it, or I did not witness that. I did not see what exactly happened because I was not there at the point. But using the evidence, what is available presently or at present, using the information at hand or that is available right now, okay, or I can say using the own knowledge, I can, analyze the present situation using my own knowledge. Then I can, you know, I can guess something happened in the past, right? So that is called something called must have and might have. So must have and might have are used to guess something or to guess about a past event or past action using present evidence or information. It's quite interesting, right? So you can say must have and might have. They are used. They are used to guess a past action or event that took place using evidence, evidence or information that is available now at present. Right? Don't worry, I'm going to explain it once more. Just try to understand the situation. That's very important. Must have and might have. They are called past models. They reflect a past action or an event. Suppose this is my timeline and I can use for past action must have or might have. Right? And how can I, what is the situation where I can use it? There must be a situation because our entire training process is based on situation based learning, right? We are learning a lot of things using the present, using the situation. What is the situation and how we are going to, react. A lot of things I've given you. Only you have to find the situation, and for that situation, we have a ready-made structure for it. And that is called spoken English. Right? You cannot say, sir, what is the translation process? What exactly I'm going to do? What is the translation process? The translation, we are going to discount it. We are not following translation process. Let me tell you what we have to exactly do. I have to tell you, my friends, you have to see the situation. And for that situation, we have a structure available for you. And you have to use that particular situation, you have to use that structure. Right? So we are going to learn two structures today, must have and might have. This is a part of the structure, right? So where you can use must have and might have, this is the definition. This is the definition. They are past models, they reflect a past action on an event. Essentially, there is nothing called present. Must looks like very present. You must do that. No, we are talking about must have. It's a combined things. Might have, it's a combined things. Right? Must represent, something at present. I can say, Priyanka ma'am, you must do that. That means I'm essentially referring to an action that is happening right now, or it will happen after some time. But whenever I say must have, it is a past action I'm talking about. Right? That's very important. So don't be in a confused state of mind. Remember, must have and might have, they are called past modes. That means they essentially reflect a past action or an event, you can say, right? So where I can use, suppose, let me give you the situation. Let me give you the situation. This is my timeline. Something happened in the past. Something happened in the past. Okay. Something happened in the past, and right now I can say that I have not witnessed what exactly happened in the past. I have never seen that. Right? Remember, here I have certain evidence, I have certain information, or I can use my own knowledge to deduct, to guess something has happened in the past. Right? So let me give an example. A person is murdered. A person is murdered, or a person has been murdered. Then how a police officer, guessing this might have been happened, this must have been happened. How? Because he is using present evidence, information, or own knowledge. ଆମେ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଆମେ must have and might have ଟା କୋଉଠି ୟୁଜ କରିବା and ତାର significance କ'ଣ? ଏଟା ହଉଛି past model ଆଉ ସେ ଗୋଟେ past action ଟାକୁ represent କରନ୍ତି. And remember, ଆମ ପାଖରେ କିଛି present evidence ଅଛି. We have certain present evidence. ଆମେ past ଜିନିଷଟାକୁ ଦେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି. ତ past ଜିନିଷ represent କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଆମର past simple past ଅଛି. ବା present perfect ଅଛି. Sorry, past perfect ଅଛି. Past progressive ଅଛି. କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଜିନିଷଟାକୁ ଆମେ ଦେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି. पास्ट रे गोटे जिंस हेछि आमे ताकू देखिना बट आम पाखे किसी एविडेंस अच्छी प्रेजेंटली आउ इनफॉरमेशन अच्छी किंबा आमे हमर ओन नॉलेज लगे आमे कोन करबा ना पास्ट जिंसटा को गेस करबा so whenever you are trying to guess in the past event they are used to guess a past action or event that took place using present evidence or information that is available at present quite interesting right आम पाखे किसी एविडेंस अच्छी आम पाखे किसी इनफॉरमेशन अच्छी एवं ताकू लक्ष्य करिकी आमे ऑब्वियसली गोटे पास जिंस को जानि परिबा देखि परिबा बा कहि परिबा राइट ताकू गेस करि परिबा आउ से गेस करिया प्रक्रिया टाकू करिया पई आमे मस्ट हैव यूज करिबा किबा माइट हैव यूज करिबा सो माइट हैव एंड मस्ट हैव इज यूज्ड टू गेस a past event using the present available information or evidence or you can utilize your own knowledge also. Okay, so this is the thing. Right now, let me give you, here, let me tell you my friends. Okay, so this is something called, something called must have. And this is something called might have. This is something called must have and this is something called might have. Remember, whenever whatever the evidence available, whatever the evidence or information or you are trying to utilize, you are trying to use your own knowledge and you are 100% sure something has happened, then you can use must have. If you are 100% sure on something, you can use must have. If you are not sure, you can use might have. Right? Suppose गोटे घरे गोटे लोकटे सुइसाइड करछि सेटा सुइसाइड करछि किंबा ताकू मार दिया जाय माने से मर्डर हो जाय तो आपण सेठी जाउछन आपण देखुछन ऑब्वियसली आपण एनालिसिस करछन एनालिसिस करिकि आपण भाबुछन ना से लोकटा को मर्डर कर दे then you can say that the person must have been murdered यदि आप sure नांती you can say the person might have been murdered so that is more important that you have to understand that whenever you are 100% sure on something then you can say that is must have but whenever you are not sure on something you can use might have and remember there is no hard and fast rule. Which tells you that this situation is might have and this situation must have. Now, for example, जोटा मते must have लागिला सेटा प्रियंका मैडम को might have लागि पारे जोटा तांकू might have लागिला सेटा मते must have लागि पारे right so it depends from person to person and situation to situation right तो मते जोटा मस्ट हैव लगेबी सेटा प्रभाव माइट हैव लगे पारो आ जोटा मु माइट हैव लगेबी सेटा प्रभाव मैडम मस्ट हैव लगे पारो बिकॉज़ वी आर टू डिफरेंट पर्सन हमको किछि एविडेंस दिया जाउची आपण देखिथिबे पजल सॉल्विंग रे गोटे देखिथिबे क्राइम सीन देथिबो से पजल रे लोकोटा कोन हितबो आपण एनालिसिस करन तो सेटे आपण यूज करन दे मस्ट हैव बा माइट हैव जदी गोटे जिंस आपण 100% श्योर हाँ आपण को लागिला ना से लोकटा मर्डर कर देछि अदरवाइज फैन तळे मात्र एतिकी झुली गछि से तो बड़ पिटांता सेटे लागि थांता रक्त छिटा लागि थांता एमते आपण अनै बुढे माने एनालिसिस करो और आपण फील हुए माने एक्चुअली से जिंसटा माने पास्ट रे हेछि किंतु एटा 100% हेछि देन यू कैन यूज मस्ट हैव यदि आपण को फील हैला नै एटा हे नथिबो तो माइट हैव बा आपण यू आर नॉट श्योर ऑन what exactly happened so might have for example like priyanka ma'am ochନ୍ତି hostel re पाठ पढछन जदि ताकू जने पचाला ताक संग विषय रे जदि से श्योर अछन what about that person where he went जदि से श्योर अछन he can use him she must have gone to his home जदि से श्योर नाथि she might have gone to his home so it is all about your understanding the present information available or the evidence that is available you are trying to guess something Remember, must have and might have is used to guess something about a past event. That's all. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ past event ଟାକୁ guess କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଦେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି. That's quite interesting. Let me, put it time and again. I am trying to repeat it. Right? ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ଦେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି. You have never witnessed these things. You are not there. ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକଟେ ମର୍ଡର ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥାନ୍ତେ, ଆପଣ କଣ ସେ ମର୍ଡର କରିପାରିଥାନ୍ତେ? ଗୋଟେ ପୋଲିସ ଅଫିସର ଯଦି ସେଠି ଥାନ୍ତା, ତାହେଲେ ସେ କଣ ମର୍ଡର କରିପାରିଥାନ୍ତା? ତ ଅବଭିୟସଲି ମର୍ଡର ହେଇଯାଇଛି ଏବଂ ପୋଲିସ ଆସିକି ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେସନ କରୁଛି। ତା ପାଖରେ କିଛି ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଅଛି, କିଛି ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ଅଛି। ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ପୋଲିସ ଅଫିସର ଆସିଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ନିଜ ନଲେଜ ମଧ୍ୟ ଏତେ ଦିନ ହେଲା ସେ ଜବ୍ କରିଥିବେ, ଅନେକ ଗୁଡ଼ିଏ କେସ୍ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେସନ କରିଥିବେ, ତ ତାଙ୍କର କିଛି ନଲେଜ ଥିବ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ। ସେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ମାନେ ୱେଦର ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ, ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ କିମ୍ବା ତାଙ୍କ ଓନ୍ ନଲେଜକୁ ସେ ମାନେ ୟୁଜ କରିକି ସେ ଗୋଟେ ପାସ୍ ଜିନିଷକୁ ବାହାର କରନ୍ତି ବା ଚିନ୍ତା କରନ୍ତି ବା ଟ୍ରାଇଂ ଟୁ ଗେସ୍ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ। ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ କଲ୍ଡ they can use must have or might have. Might have if it's 100% sure, not sure, 100% not sure. Or must have it is sure. But I would example Joji. Suppose upon it is a habit of it's a habit to wake up at 6 o'clock. ଆପଣ 6ଟା ବେଳେ ଉଠିଲେ, ଦେଖିଲା ବେଳକୁ ସବୁଆଡେ ଓଦା ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ଇଟ ଇଜ ୱେଟ୍ ଆଉଟସାଇଡ୍, ବାହାରେ ସବୁଆଡେ ଓଦା ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ତ ଆପଣ କଣ ଗେସ୍ କରିବେ? ବର୍ଷା ହେଇଥିବ, 100% ବର୍ଷା ହେଇଥିବ। ଇଟ୍ ମଷ୍ଟ ହାଭ୍ ରେନ୍, କାହିଁକି ନା ବାହାରେ ଓଦା ହେଇଛି ସବୁଆଡେ। ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ନଲେଜ କହୁଛି, ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଦେଖିଲେ ସବୁଆଡେ ଓଦା ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ଅବଭିୟସଲି ଏଭ୍ରିୱେୟାର ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ୱେଟ୍। ସୋ ୱେଟ୍ ହେଇଛି ମାନେ ଓଦା ହେଇଛି ମାନେ ସବୁଆଡେ। ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଓଦା ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା, କିଏ ପାଣି ପକେଇ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତା, ଆପଣ ଫିଲ୍ କରିଥାନ୍ତେ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଯେହେତୁ ଟୋଟାଲ ଏରିଆ ଯାକ ଓଦା ହେଇଛି, ତେଣୁ ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ନାହିଁ କି ସକାଳୁ ପାଣି ପକଉଛନ୍ତି ସବୁଆଡେ, ତେଣୁ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ବର୍ଷା ହେଇଥିବ। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ କଣ? ଆକାଶ ମେଘୁଆ ଥିବ। ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ବୁଝିଗଲେ, ତ ଅବଭିୟସଲି এটা ରେନ୍ ହେଇଥିବ। ତା ମାନେ ଆପଣ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ 6ଟାରେ ଉଠିଲେ, 5ଟାରେ ବର୍ଷା ହେଇଛି, ଆପଣ କଣ ବର୍ଷା ଦେଖିଥିଲେ? କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ, ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନଲେଜ ୟୁଜ କରିକି ଆପଣ କଣ କହିଲେ? ଇଟ୍ ମଷ୍ଟ ହାଭ୍ ରେନ୍। That is called must have or might, right? And remember, must have or might have, you have to use V3 form. For must have and might have or must have, you have to take the V3 form of the form, right? This is very important. What is V3? You know that we have something called V1, V2 and V3. Go, when, gone. And this is gone, we can call it, this is called V3. Right? We call it V3. Right? So, go, went, gone, V3. That means we have to use something called, okay, might have or must have used for V3. Right? So, let me give an example. You can easily understand. If I give an example, you can easily understand. The first example I am going to give you. It is wet outside. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସବୁଆଡେ ଓଦା ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ୱେଟ୍, ୱେଟ୍ ମାନେ ଓଦା ହେଇଥିବା। ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ୱେଟ୍ ଆଉଟସାଇଡ୍। ତ ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଅର ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ। ତ ଆପଣ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏଭିଡେନ୍ସ ଟାକୁ ନିଜେ ୟୁଜ କଲେ and ଦେଖିଲେ ଆକାଶ ମେଘୁଆ ଅଛି। Right? You look everywhere. You find that the sky is cloudy. The sky ଟା cloudy ହେଇଛି ମାନେ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ କଣ ଭାବିବେ? Obviously ଏଟା rain 100% ହେଇଥିବ। You can use must have. You can say it must have rained. Right? It must have rained. तो आपन कौन फील हैला? निश्चय वर्षा ହେଇଥିବ। ଆପଣ କେମିତି ଜାଣିଲେ? How do you know? Suppose it around 4 o'clock it has rained. 4ଟା ବେଳେ ବର୍ଷା ହେଇଛି। ଆପଣ ତ 6ଟା ବେଳେ ଉଠିଲେ, ଆପଣ ତ ଦେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି। ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଲେ କେମିତି? How you come to know that it was raining or it rained? Because you use evidence. You look here and there. You say, oh my God, it's cloudy, right? And it is wet everywhere. So obviously ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ବର୍ଷା ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ହେଇଥିବ। So that's why you can use must have. ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ feel ହେଲା नहीं वर्षा है ना तो के पांडाल दे चोली then you can use might have. That depends upon the person to person. You cannot say must have means use in that particular situation. No, I already informed you, my friends. What is good for you, the what is 100% sure for you. I'm not 100% sure. ଯେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟିଆ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦେବି ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ନିତ୍ୟାନନ୍ଦ ସାର୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ମୁଁ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ନଦୀ କୂଳରେ ଯାଉଛୁ ଗୋଟେ ଗାଡିଟେ ଥୁଆ ହେଇଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପିଲାର ଡ୍ରେସ ଅଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ପିଲା ନାହିଁ ତ ନିତ୍ୟାନନ୍ଦ ସାର୍ କହିଲେ ଏ ଯୋଉ ପିଲାଟି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଗାଡିଟି ଥୋଇଛି ତାକୁ କିଏ ମାରିଦେଇଛି ହି ହାଜ ବିନ୍ ମର୍ଡର ମୁଁ କହିବି ଯେ ନାଇଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ ପିଲାଟାକୁ କିଏ କିଡନାପ କରିଛି ତ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି ସାର୍ କଥା ମୋ କଥା ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା ତ ମୁଁ କହିବି ଯେ that person must have been murdered. नित्यानंद सर कहबे ना मते एटा लागुनी ओके हेई पारे न होई पारे he might have been murdered. The same situation, same evidence, same information, but our analysis is entirely different. आमे जो analysis करछंती नित्यानंद सर जो analysis करिवे obviously मो analysis different हो. And what exactly I want to tell you, my friends, you all have to understand that must have or might have is always people centric. What do you mean by people centric? That means it depends upon that particular person. जेमती प्रियंका मैम गोटे सिचुएशन देखि जहा गेस करिवे से समय प्रभा मैम ताकू गेस करिवे देयर इज नथिंग सेमती किछ माने नै आपण गोटे सिचुएशन देखिले आपण को लागिला ना ई जिंस होइथबो मते लागिला आ गोटे जिंस होइथबो so how can you say that everybody has to use must have for that situation? No. So must have and might have is used to guess something about a past event. To guess. तो guess तो आमे करछंती अनुमान करछंती तो अनुमान करिबा आपन को अनुमान जहा मोर अनुमान सिया नुहे जोटा मो 100% भाबुची आपन सेडा 100% भाबु ना so it is entirely different from person to person. So don't that make that mistake thinking that must have used for this particular situation. No, it depends. I already informed you. It depends from person to person, situation to situation. जदि आपण गोटे जगह must have use करथिले एटे must have use करिवे there is no meaning at all. काहे कि ना से situation different थिला ए situation different अछि right. आपण धरନ୍ତୁ मु जोटा एनालिसिस करूची सेटा एक्स जने एनालिसिस करी कहबो जे सेटा हेची that is not true. काहे ना it depends on a person, it depends on his available information, available evidence, and apart from that his or her guessing power. अपन कर गेस जा अपन केमते गेस करो you use your mind. अपन जो वे रे माइंडसेट देखो गोटे छोटो पिलाटा नवा सेट आउ आपण जिबे तो ऑब्वियसली छोटो पिलार एनालिसिस आपण को एनालिसिस डिफरेंट निश्चय आछबो से जोटा को माइट हैव यूज करिवो आपण सेटा मस्ट हैव यूज कर परम बस से जोटा को मस्ट हैव यूज करिवो आपण माइट हैव यूज कर परम बिकॉज़ इट इज ऑलवेज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम पर्सन टू पर्सन इट डिफर्स राइट what a situation that आपण केमते यूज करिवे that is more important. So what you can understand from this situation that must have and might have are past models. They reflect a past action and event. That's very much true. Must have and might have you cannot use for present things. It is a thing of past. It is used for past event or past, something called past event or an action. And this is my past and this is now or present, this is future. So in presently, I do have some evidence or information or I always have some experience or I can say knowledge. So I can use all the things and trying to map what exactly happened in the past. I can guess something. So they are used. They are means must and might have are used to guess a past action or event that took place using evidence or information that is available at present. At present रे अपन को पाखरे एबे किछ इन्फॉर्मेशन अछि से इन्फॉर्मेशन को अपन यूज करी कि पास्ट रे कोन हेथिबो चिंता करिवे एवं ताको एक्सप्रेस करिवे तो सेठी अपन must have use करबे किंबा might have use करबे. If you are 100% sure of something, you can use must have. If you are not sure, then you can might have. Suppose this is an evidence. Suppose I am giving you or information. It is wet outside. It is evidence. Evidence also. So what you can understand that in must have rain. ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ଗୋଟେ ପିଲାଟାର ମାନେ ଗଳା କଟା ହେଇଯାଇଛି ସେ ପଡିଛି ତ ଆପଣ କଣ that is an evidence somebody has murdered him. He must have been murdered. କାହିଁକି ନା obviously ଗୋଟେ ପିଲା ନିଜ ଗଳା କାଟିକି ମରିବନି. That is not a case of suicide. ତ ସେଠି ଆପଣ କଣ ଭାବିବେ obviously ତାକୁ murder କରାଯାଇଛି. So he must have been murdered. Must have ଲଗେଇବେ ନାଇଁ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ନିଜେ ନିଜେ କାଟିଛୁ ବୋଲି then you can use might have. Depends. So must have and might have ଯଦି ଆପଣ ମତେ specifically ପଚାରିବେ sir must have a situation use କରିବେ କି that depends upon you how you are going to visualize the situation. The moment you are trying to visualize the situation accordingly you can use must have or you can use might have. If you are 100% sure on something you can use must have, and if you are not sure you can use might have. So this is all about must have and might have. You can take n number of examples. So now it's clear, or you have any doubt, ask. You can take the screenshot if possible. Take the screenshot.